Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox Series X. We're loading into a team deathmatch here on Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War. Of course, I am, if not the worst Call of Duty player, then I'm the worst Call of Duty player. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. That was a fluke. That usually doesn't happen. That, the part where I got shot and died, that's usually what happens. So anyways, welcome. My name is Paul. I play games. I also panic a lot. And that's just sort of the focus of this current series of videos that I'm making. The new generation of consoles hit recently. Of course, the Xbox Series X, Series S, and the PlayStation 5. Now, I love all games, all consoles. This is just the first console of this generation that I've gotten. I will get a PlayStation 5 at some point. You know, I'm a married man, one at a time, you know. So you see this pattern where I spawn, I die, I spawn, I die. That's really what my Call of Duty gameplay experience generally involves. And so when I talk and play too, see, that's my favorite. When you go in a building and somebody's just laying on the ground waiting for you to come in, those guys they're the best players in the game, really. Anyways, yeah. A little bit more about myself. Why not? I'm 41 years old. Yeah. I was born in 1979. Lord. I'm going to try not to curse, because I want to be able, when I upload the video, to say that this video is made for kids. So we're going to try and keep it nice and safe. PG. So anyways, yeah, I'm old, and I've been playing video games since, first console I had was the Odyssey 2. My father worked for Magnavox back in the day, and he used to get free, you know, little electronics and things, TVs, stereos, and Odyssey 2. That was my one and only console before the Nintendo Entertainment System. I played Ataris, but I did not have an Atari. I thought I could have had that one. So anyways, my video game knowledge and experience is embarrassingly large. I like shooting at things long after they've passed out of my field of vision. I find that to be the best way to let enemies know where I am so they can then kill me like that. So, as is often the case, after I get destroyed in this first match, I will probably quit out and feel depressed. I don't know if that's because I'm bad at the game or just because I suffer from major depressive disorder, among other things. So that's, you know, that's debatable. Hi, can you come back out so I can shoot you? Hey, no, well, you know, thanks for trying. You know, I appreciate that. So let's see here. 1.11. It really doesn't feel like I've gotten any kills. So I don't know how I've killed people more than I've died. That does not seem real. I think the game is broken. That felt right. What do I think about the Xbox Series X so far? You know, I'm much more excited about this gen already than I think I ever was about last gen. Let's just say it. Last gen was a little underwhelming. You know, one could say that they got it kind of so wrong to begin that they had to start over, and we got the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, which I think are both good consoles. But what the game changer is for me now is this seeming new focus on, and I mentioned it in my last video, is the focus on 60 frames per second. Smooth gameplay, baby. 30 frames is, you know, it's got to be the most stable 30 frames per second, and it's got to be gameplay that doesn't really require the greatest response. I could hear him coming, and I was just like, you know what? I feel like taking a few in the back. So it's a Saturday. No, it's a Friday night. See, I don't know what days are anymore because it's also 2020. I've not been employed since, you know when. What did I do? Well, believe it or not, I was a theater artist. I did classical theater for my whole life. And now I did have a part-time job for a while. I did sell jewelry in retail for a little bit. So I didn't just do theater, but I would say 95% of my adult life and income was earned doing theater. And will that ever happen again? And so, currently rethinking everything. My life used to consist of going to the theater and then doing rehearsal and doing a show at night and then playing video games until wee hours and then sleeping and going and rehearsing and doing another show. That was my life. Not too bad. You know, there were some things that, you know, we won't get into that contribute to why you might call me Panicky Paul. Paul, he who panics and plays games. But that's not what this video is about. You just get to witness the result. Which, there we go. We got it down under 1 now. So that's good. I should just... What happens if I pay attention? I almost got 2 kills. Yeah. When you hear that fire and you're next to a door, I recommend going in the door and not away from the door. Okay, so there it is, defeat. That's what we're used to. So this is meeting expectations. Once we get out here, we will go back to the dash and see what else we might play. that. Man, I'm so good. I know if you're watching this, you might think, gosh, I wish I could play games that well. But don't worry, it's, you know, once you get to be middle-aged, then you can play video games very well too. So let's just take a glance at what's going on here in my current library. What do I have on the internal right now? So we got Borderlands 3. Great fun, optimized. EA Play, which is a new part of Game Pass for me, so I thought I'd take advantage a little bit. Good stuff, we were just playing that. We're waiting for the Ultimate Edition of Control. Cuphead, it's always good. Forza 4. Fun Gato Roboto? Domo Origato, Gato Roboto. Gears 5, Grounded, which I've played about 3 seconds of. Nier Automata. Sekiro. I'm a From Software fanboy. Sea of Thieves, I've also played about 3 seconds of that. River City Girls, just dipped into it, but the old school in me is like, we're going to play a lot of that. Ori and the Will-O-Wisp, Ninja Gaiden Black, Gaiden Black, favorite. Star Renegades, haven't played it, just downloaded. Fallen Order. A nice, interesting little mishmash of a game. Odd. Flawed. But I enjoyed. Tetris Effect. Good for Tetris. The Tourist. I need to check it out. So that's currently what we're rocking on the internal. Anyways, I hope y'all are doing well. And there's one last thing that I remembered. There's this thing here on my lap, and this is also one other way. When I panic, I do this, and then I don't panic as much. If that's not working, then the other side of my lap is this gentleman. And I'm sorry for the poor lighting. He has beautiful blue eyes. Maybe we'll see them someday, but right now he wants to catch some rest. Thank you. Bye-bye.